Figure Skating World Championships 2026 in Prague. We shall start with a few questions and then we will open the floor to the media. Let's begin with our bronze medalists, Lila Fear and Louis Gibson. Guys, looking back at your performance, what were you most satisfied with?
I think, looking back, it was really the joy that we felt right at the end. We were both just so happy and elated with the skate that we did, and to feel the audience also on our side in that moment was so special, especially on the last rhythm dance of the season as well.
Thank you.
I think for us, we told ourselves going into this World Championships that we wanted to have fun and enjoy skating, and I think what we did today was exactly that. The moment we got out there, we just looked at each other and was like, let's do this, let's enjoy it, and the crowd really got behind us, so I think we're really proud of just like showing up for ourselves.
Thank you. It's our first World Championships together, so we really wanted to have fun, and we really enjoyed the crowd that was there. I think that they were extremely present and they were exchanging energy with us. And it just reminds us why we do it. We wouldn't be there without them, so it was just a very, very nice moment for us. Thank you. We can, I would like to ask one more question, and that is if you have any specific particular moment or element that you performed today that you're super proud of, and then if you can talk us through how you enjoyed the rhythm.
I think the easy answer is the choreo step. It's the one with the most joy and the most like projection towards the audience, and it was nice to just try and catch faces and really see the arena in that moment as well.
I would say the choreo step for us as well. I think it's just a moment where we can really just play with the music, play with each other, play with my hair. That's such a fun thing for me and for him. Challenging at times, but I think that's the moment where we're like, yeah, let's do this.
I don't know if I have a favorite element. I like finishing the twizzles when it goes well. With this, yes, feeling, you know, right at the beginning of the program. But no, the whole performance, I would say.
Thank you. We can now open the floor to questions from media. Are there any questions on my left? If you please don't mind raising your hand and please state your name and your affiliation. Thank you.
Yes, hello, I'm Juliana Terra, Fish Daily. I would like to ask a question to Guillaume. Your program this year, Vogue, and in the past also Walking, clearly shows that you have very profound knowledge and experience in modern dancing. And my question is, how do you think this detailed interest to art in general and to dancing arts, is it some essential thing for the modern figure skaters? And what do you think about the opinion that your experience and your deep knowledge in that area is exactly the superpower that makes you an Olympic champion and a champion of everything, basically?
I think, well, it's ice dancing, right? So I think from a very young age, I was always very curious to experiment with a lot of dance styles. And I think it's definitely a plus with all trained in different styles of dance, whether it's ballroom, classical, ballet, contemporary, you know, anything that we want to portray on the ice, we kind of have to learn that on the floor first and then try to translate it on the ice. So it's definitely a big plus, I think, to explore different styles of dance. I think it's also an opportunity to find yourself through, you know, we all have styles of dance that fit or that we enjoy more. And I think it's very special when you find a way to express yourself more with your partner on the ice, and it's always a discovery that you do as a pair and with your on-ice choreographers. And I think I particularly enjoy meeting new people and meeting people that are not necessarily in the figure skating world, that can provide inspiration and new movements that you wouldn't not think of otherwise.
Perfect. Thank you. Any questions to my right?
Hi there, Robert Samuels at the Washington Post. This question is for the French team. Congratulations. You skated rather early, and I was wondering how you spent the hours between when you skated and now.
Well, it's not the first time we skate early. We skated early mostly all season for the rhythm dance, so we're used to it. And how did we spend the time? We went out to eat as we were competing around lunchtime. So we watched TV, the other teams, and then we shared some joy with our team members and other coaches.
Thank you. Any questions to my left?
So heading into the free dance tomorrow, the final performance of the season, everybody very excited, I guess. And it's very close between second and third place. So how does that set you up? And for you, you have a little bit of a cushion point-wise. So how does that set you up for the free dance? So do you like it when it's close and very tight battle?
I think what's really fun at this World Championships is that we sort of, I mean, I think I can speak for everyone, like, we feel like it's more of a show, and we're a little bit less stressed maybe than at the Olympics, so it's really enjoyable. There's just that little extra magic from the crowd that allows us to perform to our best. So I think we're just really looking forward to tomorrow, and there's always a little bit of nostalgia to perform our programs for the last time in competition, so we'll try to enjoy it as much as we can.
I think always going into Free Dance Day, you do have to turn a new page. So we try not to think about what happened in the rhythm dance, and we just try to put ourselves in the right frame of mind to give the performance that we want in the free dance. We are performing a new old program tomorrow, so I think we're excited about that. It's a little bit strange going into performing it without having that experience of the entire season that we would normally have at a World Championships, but I think that also gives us an extra level of excitement for tomorrow.
I think we just stay focused on our own performance. Like, we have our goals for what we want to do and what we want to achieve out there, and we're so set on those that that's what matters to us. And I think that's just, when we achieve those, it's the best feeling, and that's what we're always striving for when we compete, no matter the competition.
Thank you. Questions on my right?
This is Florentina Zona from Inside Skating. A question to all teams. I just wanted to ask you, what did you guys do the first maybe 1-2 days after the Olympics? Because listen, Kari Sakamoto said that she slept for 28 hours. Adam Shiofa said that he didn't sleep like for 2 nights. So what did you guys do, and how did you motivate yourself to let's get to practice again? Thank you.
I cried a lot immediately after, which was really important. I think both of us. It was important to really just like process the disappointment for us and feel it, and then let it move through us so that we could reset and move on feeling lighter. And then afterwards, we were in Milan with family at the Olympics, and we really wanted to continue to celebrate that occasion, that thing that we've been working towards our whole life, and that they were such a part of. So we spent time with our families. We went to watch different events, met different athletes, did not sleep very much. I lost my voice, and then back to the real world in Montreal.
Yeah, I don't think we did a whole lot when we got home. I think we had about like a day and a half of just kind of like resetting a little bit, attempting to unpack, but opening it and being like, I'm not doing this until 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now, because I really need to just refresh and energize myself. But yeah, not a whole lot, because we had to kind of make the decision whether or not we can do the World Championship. So rested a bit and had some good food.
Right after the games, we went to Paris to do a lot of media over there, and we spent the time together to just visit and taper down. And once we got back home, we both got sick. I was in bed for about five days. So I think a lot of athletes got sick after those games. I think the body just shut down. The cortisol level was really low. And then we started training. We went to Lithuania to do a show over there. It was amazing. And we came back, had an entire week of training, and we departed for Worlds. So everything went by pretty fast.
Thank you. Questions on my left?
Thank you. This question is for Laurence and Guillaume. You received 4.0 for your skating skills from the Lithuanian judge, and this is clearly a mistake. And I mean, this is not the first time this is happening. I don't remember if it's happening to you before, but clearly this also happened to some other skaters, and it's clearly a mistake. So my question is, like, do you have any suggestions to the ISU to prevent this from happening again?
I was not aware. Well, you know, the best and the worst scores are always taken out of the overall score, so I guess it probably didn't make much of a difference. So I think that in itself kind of prevents any, you know, mistake. But yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any more questions to my right?
A question to all three teams. Yeah, this is here Yoshida for you. Nice. As Luis said, this is the last time to see the the 19th team's rhythm dance this season, and then we did see there's so many different approaches to this season rhythm dance. And I was just wondering, do you have any other teams program that you are very impressed by, or even thought that you might like to skate to it? Here or not here?
Well, clearly everybody wants to skate to I'm Too Sexy, so I think, anybody else who has the same music as us, really, so, yeah.
I'd like to skate to Piper and Paul's music. No, I love RuPaul, I love Drag Race, so I'd love that too.
I have to say, I know you're doing your old program, but I have to say that the whole season, when we were doing the practices on the ice with you guys, I really enjoyed hearing your music and seeing you skate on it. It was really amazing.
Thank you. There will be one last question from the room. Thank you.
Denise 𝙀𝙪𝙧𝙩𝙪. I have a question for Piper and Paul. Do you have any special pre-competition routine that helps you perform your best?
We just try to spend some time right before we go on the ice to connect with each other, to do some knee bends in unison, to talk to each other. And I think that really just ensures that we're on the same page before we perform. We try to breathe together in unison as well, just to really sync up our bodies.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your questions. And congratulations once again to all athletes. Thank you. Thank you for joining us today.
Recording stopped.